Hey guys, today I'm filming my spring and makeup must-haves. I have a ton of products to share with you. I have products for eyes, cheeks, lips, and nails. I may be mentioning some things that were limited edition or discontinued. It's not to rub it in your face. It is to remind you to pull these things out of your collection if you have them. And I'm just truly letting you know the things I plan on wearing this season. I will fill out the description box. Give me a little time, but it's going to be a product heavy video. I will have everything listed for you, and we're going to be very quick because I have lots of things here. I'm very stereotypical. I like pastels in spring and some neutrals. So for eyeshadow singles, I have a lot of peachy neutrals that I usually will pair with my Anastasia, Birkin, and Bengal singles, which are warm tone without being too orangey. I don't have them right here to show you, but if you guys have followed my channel for a while, you know what those look like. So this first eyeshadow is new to me, but I absolutely love it. This is a MAC Dazzle shadow in Last Dance. Then I also have this limited edition Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in Magic Moment, which has a really sticky cream shadow on top, and then you have a loose powder shadow on the bottom. Such a nice formula, these two together, and this is a beautiful rose gold type of color. Then from Illamasqua, I have this iconic chrome pigment in Alluring. Then from Tarte, I have their chrome pots in Paradise Found and Frose. And then I have this Kaja Beauty Bento stack in one of the newer shades, Peach Madeline. So this is a bit more of a chunky shimmer. Then we have the more smooth fine shimmer and a matte. And then my one colorful single shadow is this limited edition Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot in Unleashed, really pretty purple. And then I have my custom Z palette. I will have all the shades down below. All these mini shades here are from ColourPop palettes, but I have got shades in here from Devinah, Makeup Geek, Looxi, ColourPop. I believe that's all the brands, but definitely double check down below. Then I have several small palettes. This is Natasha Denona Mini Biba. I really love this for a neutral look. Natasha Denona Coral palette. The first three shades I think are really nice for spring. Natasha Denona Jubilee. Of course, all of them but the navy for me. M Cosmetics Divine Skies palette in Magic Hour. Zoeva Precious palette. This was limited edition from a couple years ago. ColourPop She's Got Solstice. One of my favorites, ColourPop Sweet Talk. This is a permanent one. This is a beautiful all shimmer pastel palette. Sugar Drizzle Sugar Dreams. I'm wearing one of the shimmers on my lid today. The top row in the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. This half of the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. Kaleidos Lunar Lavender. Kaleidos Sashimi City. Pat McGrath Huetopian Dreams. And Glam Light Ice Cream Dream. Then I also have some pencil liners. I really love these first few ColourPop ones. Have been discontinued but brought back. Some of these might be available if they have larger sets. I really hate the way ColourPop does that. But these are the Creme Gel liners. This is Zulu, which is a mint. Prance is a periwinkle blue. I've actually used these up before and repurchased them. And then this is a limited edition shade, but they've brought this back at least once. I got this in the Make It Black collection. This is the color Rosette, which is a rosy copper. I'm wearing this on my waterline today. And then for some liners that are still available, these are the Nabla Cupid's Arrow liners. You can get these at Ulta. They were recently on sale. I'm not sure if they still are. And I have some neutral colors in this formula and love them. So I did buy these when they were on sale. This is lavender and mint. These are very opaque, very creamy. They do stay in place nicely, and they're a little bit of a chunkier liner, but still easy to apply on the waterline and lower lash line. Then moving on to cheek products, you guys know that I have a lot of different bronzers and highlighters, so I try to designate specific colors for specific seasons to make sure I am able to rotate them properly. So I have Three bronzers that I really like for spraying. First, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is the regular bronzer shade. And then I do think this was discontinued recently. The Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in Sweet Tea has a very subtle sheen to it, which is so beautiful on the skin. Also no longer available, but I know so many of you have this. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in Tantastic. So basically all of those colors are a little bit more of a neutral undertone. Then for highlighters, I don't have too many. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, very similar to my skin tone, so this works really well for a natural highlight. Then I have Benefit Tickle for something more colorful and fun, but it also ends up being very wearable and meshing with a lot of my blushes very easily. And then I have this MAC Hyper Real Glow Palette in Flash and Awe, and this one's a little bit more champagne, more pink. This is a little bronzier. And then I have a couple cream blushes. The first is new. This is Merit Flesh Balm in Stockholm, one of the new shades that they just released. It's so pretty. My favorite cream blush formula ever is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur, and this is the color Pink Sky. For something a little peachier, we have the Tower 28 Beach Please Cream Blush in Magic Hour. And then I also have the M Cosmetics So Soft Blush Stick in Lychee. And then for powder blush, I have a couple of must-have shades, and then I have a lot of things that I was considering to be chopping block blushes. I've already used them this month and really love them. And then I have a couple face palettes with some blushes I really love for spraying. This is the Becca Mineral Blush in Flower Child. Becca's no longer a brand, but I think their blushes were my favorite product from them. M Cosmetics Heaven Glow Powder Blush in Magic Hour. And then from Persona, I have this peachy shade Georgia and Bubble, which is a dupe for Dior Rosy Glow. These Persona blushes are going to be included in Ulta 21 Days of Beauty for only $11, so definitely snag them. And then these two blushes are newer to me. We have Benefit Sunny and Shelly. These are also going to be half off in 21 Days of Beauty. Ciate Glow 2 Blush in Dollface is a pretty shimmery pink. Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Captivating is a nice matte peach. The Balm Frat Boy is a matte peachy pink. Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in Pink Dahlia. You can see there's a little bit of peach in that pink. And the Kaleidos Lo-Fi Blush Duo in Lo-Fi Peach. This was discontinued. For face palettes, this is NARS Wanted Volume 1. Artist Couture Love Sprung Volume 1. And the Jouer Champagne and Macarons palette in Sweet Cheeks, which is the lighter version. And then we have lip products. I have a couple bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, but of course I mostly have glosses. And you can see I have a lot of pinky neutrals, peachy neutrals, a few purples, more of a brighter peach, but mostly pretty wearable. Benefit Full Force lipstick in Heartthrob. MAC Love Me lipstick in Très Blasé. Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in Rose Glow. M Cosmetics Lip Cushion in Magic Hour. 3 Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks, Bear With Me, Lazy Daisy, and Rosebud. I have these 3 lighter buxom glosses. This is one of the plump shots in a shimmery finish called Flesh, essentially clear, but does have some nice peachy shimmer. Then we have the lip cream in White Russian and the lip cream in Bellini, which you can see is a little bit more peach. Then I have 3 more buxom glosses. These 2 are from their current limited edition High Spirits collection, so go snag them if you're interested. This is a lip polish in Whitney, which is a little peachier. Then we have a lip cream in Negroni, which is a little bit pinker. Then this was limited edition from last year. This is Strawberry White Sangria. Then I have my 2 brighter buxom glosses. Creamsicle is permanent, and then Frose was limited edition. Then I have these 3 glosses. These 2 are the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose lip glosses. This is Peony and this is Daphne. And this is a L'Oreal liquid lip balm in Feathery Fleur. And lastly, I have these 2 Cali Ray glazed and infused lip glosses. The peach is Likely Story and the purple is Orchid Ranch. So here are all of my swatches. Start with my 4 lipsticks: Buxom Heartthrob, MAC Tray Blasé, Makeup by Mario Rose Glow, and M Cosmetics Magic Hour. My 3 liquid lipsticks from Dose of Colors: Bear With Me, Lazy Daisy, and Rosebud. Buxom Plump Shot in Flesh, then the regular glosses in White Russian, Bellini, Whitney, Negroni. Then we've got Strawberry White Sangria, Creamsicle, and Frose. Natasha Denona Peony, Daphne, L'Oreal Feathery Fleur, and then Cali Ray Likely Story, and Orchid Ranch. And lastly, we have nail polish. This is Kale Polish Miss Honey. It is my favorite, more peachy nude, and I do believe she brought this into her new Lights Lacquer brand. My one more true peachy polish is Essie Stones and Roses. I have these 3 Essies that are all very similar: Where Is My Chauffeur, Flight of Fantasy, and Blossom Dandy. This one released last year. These other 2 are a little bit older. Then I have a couple of green polishes. This is Lights Lacquer Secret Garden. And this is 90 Lacquer Budding. I have these really pretty blues from 90 Lacquer. This is Robin's Egg, and this is Let It Rain. OPI, I Believe in Manicures. And then here I have these pretty similar blues. This is St. Clair from KO Polish, and then this is Blue Moon from Lights Lacquer. You can see that Blue Moon is deeper. This is Lights Lacquer Moon River, and OPI You're Such a Budapest. I have what I'm wearing on my nails today, which is 90 Lacquer June 2016. And then I have these 2 similar polishes. This is KO Polish Charmed and Lights Lacquer Nebula. Super duper similar. Definitely didn't need them both. Nebula is a little bit deeper and has a little bit more of pieces in it, while this one is just like a foil. So guys, those are all my spring makeup must-haves. I know those were a ton of products, but I'm really excited to get some use out of all of these things this year. You can definitely see what some of my favorite lines and products are and some of my favorite shades. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing around. So I would love to hear your thoughts on these products. I would love to know if we have any spring makeup must-haves in common, and I would love to know your spring makeup must-haves, and are there particular colors you like to wear during the spring, or do you just wear whatever you feel like from day to day? I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.